Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, again Pisces here, and this is one of your daily collective messages, okay? Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated, okay? God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all things of the highest, purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful and amazing Piscean here family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So this is the Cherub Angels reading, okay? So the first thing that I wrote was, how do I get out of the friend zone? Okay, you could be in the friend zone. I don't know. Look at this at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you could be a Taurus. Okay, I don't know. And my stomach just started like turning in knots. And then we got the Fool at the bottom of this deck. I don't know. Maybe you want to take a leap in love towards someone, and you just feel like you don't have the confidence or whatever it is. But next I wrote, express yourself, because have you even expressed this? I get the feeling like this is something you haven't even expressed to the person that you're feeling or whatever. But it's like you will be surprised how people will respond to things like that. Usually you get pushed into the friend zone because, I don't know, there's multiple reasons. I mean, like, it could just not be a match, or you just never said nothing, so you don't know that person feels the same way. There's so many different reasons why you'd be in the friend zone. Okay, but this is what they're saying. They're saying express yourself, and you'll be surprised what kind of energy you might get back. So I also wrote Flintstones. Okay, so I'm gonna look at it up in here. Hold up. Okay, so Flintstone, it says, helps overcome acute shyness, the need to break unwise attachments, bad habits, or destructive relationships with parents or elderly relatives. I don't know. Maybe you have a bad habit of like, I almost want to say sabotaging relationships, and I know that sounds harsh, but I feel like even if you do, it could be something that comes from a much deeper place. Maybe this is something that you're healing. It says it brings abundance, calms drama kings, queens, princes, and princesses. Okay. So maybe you're in this new calmer place where you do want to take more leaps of faith. Okay. Then there's the Two of Swords, the Sun, and the Ace of Swords under there. So I feel like maybe you were blind to something for a while, and that was like a big part of why you were shy or why you felt shy in certain situations. Because I know I had that really bad, like, I would be fine. You know what I mean? Like, I would be fine, totally social, totally open, totally just talking to everybody and mingling and all that shit. And then when it's time to like perform or do whatever my art is for those people, it's like, oh no, I can't do that. Like, just this overwhelming feeling of anxiety, the knots in the stomach, and all of that. So I feel like that's getting calmed in you. Like, you could be in a place where you feel more comfortable shining your light for others to see. It says that it aids in making your own future, intuitively guides you to opportunity and needed resources. Okay, so that's what's going on. Spirit is aiding you, or the cherub angels are aiding you, okay, in the making, aiding you in making your own future. So I feel like you're becoming more aware of the control that you have over your future and following your intuitive guides a lot better. And sometimes, okay, speaking of being in the friend zone, sometimes that feeling that you get that feels like butterflies and oh my gosh, it's meant to be, and I just got to have this person is really like a huge warning system going off like, no, no, get away from that person. Don't be with that person. And then you guys end up being just friends because spirit is not approving of this connection, you know. If spirit approves of a connection, it does not take that long, okay? It just doesn't. It does not take that long. If it's something that spirit wants to happen, they're gonna put a rush on that shit. Okay, so just be mindful of that. I don't think this is a love reading though, but I just feel like I mean it was in the notes, so I feel like that could be highly significant. Okay, you can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius because of the Sun and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so we got retribution. Okay, with Scorpius. Let me see. So it says the best revenge is to not be like your enemy. Revenge often ends up as a tragedy for both parties. Focus on your own success. Justice may be your best course. Someone may be jealous of you. Be aware of your values and how these can assist you to discern what is important to you and to build a positive ethical foundation. Nemesis energy is normal. We will always have an opposite or someone who challenges our values. I don't know. I'm getting two different kind of energies. Okay, so like maybe this person is like secretly your nemesis. You know, this person that friend zoned you, or this person that you friend zoned. This could totally be someone else who is not confident enough to get out of the friend zone, but they like secretly hate you, even though they haven't communicated with you what it is that they want or need from you. It says there's a lot of wisdom to be read in the statement, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. But today I wanted to touch on just one aspect of this that has been useful to me, the action of acknowledging and understanding your values and developing your virtues. When we understand what the underlying forces are that drive us forward, we begin to understand what we need satiated to grow and be vital. We can also understand that if these values are thwarted, we can get depressed and stuck. This is only natural. So this could definitely be someone, I don't know, like this could be one of the big ass reasons why they were friend zoned. I just feel like this person really didn't understand your choice to like not mess with them, you know, like you could be someone who decided to be celibate or to like, you know, just not have sex, and you just y'all energy could have been clashing. You could just feel the enemy all in their spirit and vibration, you know what I'm saying? And it says, I choose a higher path than retribution. I feel like this person has chosen to try to like get revenge on you though. They could be a Taurus, okay? Or you could be a Taurus. They trying to get I cannot, okay, look, they're trying to stand in the way of your destiny, okay? Under the guise of like a friend. But you changed. Look at this. I could not with the two faces, okay, going away from each other. You changed, okay, and they didn't. And so now y'all energy is not mixing. I feel like at first she was trying to be like really generous and really nice about it, but I think this person just don't want to let that shit go. But Spirit's saying like, don't entertain the nonsense, okay? Do not entertain the nonsense, okay? You don't have to. That's not that's not written in your, I mean, well it was, but like no, you have done all of the nonsense and, you know, bad karma clearing that you're going to do. This is the feeling that I'm getting. I feel like you could actually feel like shy around this person, like weird, like I said, stomach in knots, just totally uneasy and uncomfortable because that's how that person feels, okay? You're like really empathic. You need to pay attention to the way you feel around people. We got the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know. I did say that they could be a Taurus. I feel like that's that Taurus energy coming towards you. You know, look at the Page of Swords, okay? They are watching you, trying to figure out when they could come toward you, and like they want to express themselves in some sort of way. But like, I don't know. I feel like they've been observing you, okay, with this Page of Cups energy, like how she's looking at that fish, like she's studying it. We got the Six of Wands, okay? You could be doing something like in the public. And then we got the Three of Pentacles, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, okay? And the High Priestess. And the Nine of Swords, okay? That anxious, weird, stomach and knots ass feeling. I don't know. Maybe you could be receiving public recognition for something. You could be kind of popular, whether you know it or not, you know? I feel like you just sending people back to the drawing board trying to figure out what to do to you, okay? My ear is like doing some weird shit. And then we got Instigator, okay? Right here at the bottom of this deck. Says, gotta start something. So, I don't know. I really didn't think it was going to go this way with it. I thought this was going to be like... But also, I feel like there's something really good on its way into you, you know? Something good, okay? Big changes. And then retribution is the number 8. You also could be a Scorpio. Yeah, we got indulgence, okay? Permission to pamper. I don't know. I feel like now's a good time for you to just like really take care of yourself. Like, don't be too worried about other people. Hold on, I forgot to get a paper. Maybe I didn't forget. Maybe I'm supposed to just get a paper right now. I feel like this information is coming out very random, okay? Please excuse it. It says, find what makes your heart sing, okay? Come on, look. That's what it says. It says, find what makes your heart sing, okay? Let me get another one. It gave me 2. I got 2. Let's see. What do they say? It says, releasing doubt. Okay, stop doubting yourself and how you feel when you're around certain people because you're not tripping. I feel like, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like maybe even when it comes to people, like you need people that make your heart sing. Because if their heart is not singing, it's like they just suck all of the song out of you, low key. What is this? It says, you make them uncomfortable. Look, you make them uncomfortable, okay? Thank you. I needed that confirmation. Like, yeah, we got curiosity worth the risk, but I feel like somebody's willing to take this risk anyway, you know, even though I feel like this is something you've released and you let go. We got friendship with care is there. Okay, I said somebody that you friend zoned. Like this could have even been someone that you cared about and you really have a great understanding of like why they act the way that you act. I feel like you're very aware of your energy and the effect that it has on people. But I feel like also you doubt yourself. Like because they're your friend and you want to see them as innocent, you know, like you could have had a problem in the past just releasing people, even though you're seeing those like red flags or that shit, or you know, you can feel that they're not making your heart sing. Or you could just feel like the negativity in their energy or whatever. So if this was a love reading, it would be about loving yourself a little bit more, okay? We got frisky, time to play. I just feel like you don't really have I just feel like you don't really have time to allow others to play with you. If you really want to play, you could just go play by yourself. It's just as fun. Which takes me back to this pampering yourself type of energy. I feel like somebody wants you to get trapped into this energy of going back and forth with them, but you're not in that energy anymore. Like this is something that you released, you let it go. You're standing in your self confidence, and that's what is really standing your ground for you. You really don't have to say nothing. So I feel like this person that's watching you this hard, they feel like it's worth the risk because of what's coming in. Yeah, we got vanity. They feel like, you're so vain. You just think everything is all about you. But I don't think that you're really doing anything. Like, all you're doing is just focusing, okay? Your eye is on the prize, where you're going and what you want to do. And they're just being very judgmental about the whole thing. I feel like you could have even found what makes your heart sing. And for a long time, these people or this person that you were making feel uncomfortable, they've been pushing doubt at you for a long time. They've been wanting you to doubt yourself. Look, now they're like, oh my God, how did you do that? So I feel like you're doing great, okay? Look at it. Here's more of this destiny energy. And the next deck says the star, okay? Let me show you something. And the next deck says the treasure, okay? And the next deck says celestial channel, okay? So this is where your energy is at, okay? And I'm just hearing keep it right there. Don't get caught up on doubt, or if you do feel those heavy feelings of anxiety or procrastination or whatever, just take some time to clear your energy, or check in with spirit, because a lot of times spirit will be like, no, that's not true. Like they'll be like, no, this is not. What's indulgence and curiosity? Challenges, okay? This is what I'm saying. It says blocks fears, negativity, and betrayal. I feel like people are kind of perplexed. It's weird. It's like they want revenge because you've cleared away the blocks and fears. And the negativity really doesn't affect you. So they feel like because you won't be their nemesis or their enemy, that it's like you turned your back on them for this destiny energy, and they just don't understand that. What's curiosity and release? Harmonic resolution, okay? And inspirational creation. And harmonic resolution says negativity, anger, and transmutation. So I feel like this is what you have released, because it goes on top of curiosity and release, okay? I feel like you're woke into alchemy and connected to the elements. You're in a very innovative place, and it's like you're very careful and choosy about who your friends are, or who you consider a friend, or who you decide to be close to. Yeah, with the throat portal, okay? You don't just be talking to anybody. You're very, very careful. You do speak your truth and you do it with courage, but you also know what information and energy that's not to be shared with others at this time. And that's great, okay? Look at he is not stupid with the crown portal, okay? You're very smart and very connected to the divine energy. Like you have achieved unity with the divine. So when they call for separation in your life, you go with that. Yeah, higher perspective, okay? When they call for a separation away from someone, you know that it's for a higher reason. So you listen. And I feel like this has caused a lot of negativity and anger in someone. Yeah, your choice to be in isolation. You chose isolation for liberation. Period. And I feel like you make them uncomfortable now, whoever they may be. And this could be more people, because in the challenge card, there's two people, but there's like a dude holding his spear and he's in a block of ice, that's even giving me like they could have been like holding you up with all kinds of like freezer spells and all kind of shit. I feel like I feel like they don't want to mess with you right now. Okay, I feel like you really truly are the star walking in your power. So they're saying like don't feel the pressure to group up or click up or get into like rush into anything. Like really take your time with yourself. Be your best friend and release the need to like please others right now, because it's really important that you pay attention to yourself and the way that your energy is changing, because there's a lot of energetic changes going on. What's challenges in harmonic resolution? The Ace of Scythes. Okay, I feel like that might even be your biggest challenge. Like not caring so much about other people and what they're going through, because you're so empathic. You can just feel all of it, and your first instinct as the healer that you are is to want to fix it. Like that could be something that really makes your heart sing, is your ability to help people. But then it's like you get the little nudge that you can't help them and you doubt that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of listening to that, sometimes that's not like you mistake it for an old pattern of negative self-talk, but you're already out of that. So you have to recognize when spirit's telling you like, nah, not right now. Like, no, not them. Leave them alone. You know? We got the Six of Scythes, because you're meant to be in a calmer, cooler place right now. And sometimes that spiritual work that you go out in the field and do, with like your friends and family and strangers and shit like that, that takes a lot of energy. And you don't always, like, when you're going through these kinds of energetic upgrades that you're going through, you can't give away that much of your energy because it'll just drain you. What's inspirational creation and throat portal? Yeah, the tower. I feel like somebody kind of wants you to have a tower. Like they want you to come down to that, to where they're at. Like their harmonic, like their vibration is at a place of negativity and anger. And it's like if they can trigger you, if they can take you out of this calm water, out of what it is that your truth is, that you're standing in, the energy that makes your heart sing, then you could have a tower. But I think the only, if there is a tower, then that tower is always going to end up being for you, okay, with the Ace of Stakes. I feel like you always come out on top and you get even more passionate and even more inspired when the energy was meant to tear you down. It's like your energy transmutes things, like your guides and ancestors help you transmute certain energies and push them into you and make them work for you. Okay, what's the crown portal and the higher perspective? The Page of Pentacles. Okay, constantly boosting your potential every time any negative energy or magic is thrown at you. It's like the more innocent you was when people was being frisky and trying to throw shit your way, the more you get rewarded for that. Like, look at the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, they drop that bag on you for that. Every time they're gonna drop that bag on you, because I feel like you just have a really great energy. Like you are the treasure. And I think with this Two of Keys, Two of Swords type of energy, that spirit is making people very aware of this. Because also, like, there's a lot of people who still don't see it. Because he's looking in this trunk. It's like his cottage got ransacked, right? And he's looking in this big empty treasure box, thinking that that's where the treasure was, but really the treasure's over here in the corner, shining out the box and shit. So I don't know. I think not only for a long time did you not see that you're the treasure, but I feel like a lot of people also fumbled you because they didn't see you as the treasure either. What's the Ace of Scythes and the Six of Scythes? Okay, the ascent. Until the ascent. Now look, and the ascent goes right on top of that negativity and anger card. I feel like you ascended above that. The seven of keys is also like the seven of swords. So more of that rising above the sneaky lower vibrational types of energies. What's okay? We got the War of Roses, okay? And I'm telling you, this card always makes me think about Big Bank, Take Little Bank. Because one of the castles on one side is bigger. But it was saying something about, because I remember reading this in the book, okay, the Six of Roses is like the Six of Pentacles, which gives me like of course it's something like a gift, something being given, or sometimes in the card there's something being given to one side and not being given to the other. And one side does have their flag down, and it's actually the side with the bigger castle. So there could be something there. This could even be someone who's considers themselves to be at like a higher status than you or whatever. But also like on the flag that's torn up on the ground, these castles could have worked as a team, okay? Because on the ground is a green flag with a white and red rose, right? This is what the book was talking about, okay? And then on this flag there's a white rose, and on this flag there's a red rose, okay? But now they're at war because they separated the roses, you feel me? And the flag is green. The flag that's on the ground, which makes me feel like, give me that heart chakra energy, like somewhere along the way, like, I don't know, like the love went out of the window in a certain situation. But I feel like the white flag, okay. I mean, the blue flag with the white flower or the white rose, it's giving me this throat chakra and crown chakra energy that came out here, and that's the flag that's raised in the air. So I feel like you're being, like I said though, because it goes over the Six of Sights and the Tower, like you always come out triumphant. I feel like if it does have to come down to a war, you really fight that war with the energy of love. Yeah, we got the Six of Forces, okay, or the Six of Cups. I feel like all of that fighting and shit, that's a thing of the past. Like now you choose to express yourself and think things through clearly. So I feel like, like, so in conclusion, like whoever's mad is their problem, because right now you're in this architect energy, this one of keys, okay, or this ace of swords energy, this new beginning energy where you're ready to step out and build your empire. So it just required you to drop any like dead weight, so to speak. So now it's like this is all they can do is watch whatever is coming in. And it's like revenge only works. Low key, revenge only works if the other person like chooses to participate. But if you like ascend way beyond that level of whatever energy that comes from it, this is the Queen of Keys, or the Queen of Swords. I feel like your mind is just not even there. Like you're on a whole nother level with the way that you're thinking. And she's standing on, why is this one over the higher perspective? Okay, she's standing up high. Okay, she's looking over the land from a high place in the castle. Yeah, look, add some. Okay, all of these different little helpers and voices and spirit beings. This is what this is, and there's fairies and all of that. This is all the different beings that are communicating with you. And I feel like they made it very clear, like, who needed to go and who needed to stay. So don't regret any of your choices and don't go backwards. Like release the doubt about what you feel and keep like making your heart sing. I really hear keep making them uncomfortable. What's the Seven of Keys and the Six of Roses, okay? Light activations, okay? It says evolution of spirit, actioning of plans, and transcendence. Like I said, you have transcended these energies of the past. And I feel like they just want you to stay very centered. Yeah. Very focused on your own well being, your self preservation, and your service to spirit, and make all of your new experiences more youthful experiences where you're bringing more love, more fun, more freshness into those things, and not going into them with a feeling like you're going to run into these same energies that you were dealing with in the past. I thought something flipped. Yeah, we got sacred space. Okay. It says positive outcome, clarity, lucky attraction, and removing obstacles. This is all it's been this entire time. Them removing look past life, okay? They are now damn, they're now energies of the past life. Like this is kind of how you have to look at it. And then you have to like really believe that, don't doubt that, and just meet everybody with a fresh pair of eyes, if that makes any sense. And then when you meet them with a fresh pair of eyes and that energy still matches the energy that they were in, how could you doubt yourself? You just can't. Because you really cleared up everything, all the ways that you looked at them. What else? It says the room of requirement is a special room in Hogwarts that only appears when a person has great need of it. It has a different appearance depending on the situation, changing to meet the searcher's particular needs, okay? And also, I feel like this could have been something you were doing a lot in the past, changing who you are or who you appear to be just to meet the particular needs of people around you. And you really have embraced the value of like preserving the self and like taking care of your own energy and taking care of yourself. Okay. And that's really good. It says Dumbledore's army meetings. Hold up. It says Harry and his friends use it in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix to hold clandestine Dumbledore's army meetings. It also appears frequently as a place to hide things, and Harry eventually finds Ravenclaw's diadem, one of Voldemort's Horcruxes there. Also, this is giving me an energy, with him finding Voldemort's Horcrux. I feel like you could have like really isolated like really dark parts of you that related to these other people or this person who's watching you or invested in you. It's like you found and fixed the very thing that made you relate to that person within you. So of course things are going to fall apart. Of course there's going to be a tower moment because the energies are like they just don't match no more. It says while we may come from different places and speak in different tongues, our hearts beat as one. But I feel like this. That's that oneness energy. I feel like it's no hard feelings. I don't feel like it said retribution. You're not in a place where you're accepting, like you ain't hiring for nemesis or whatever. Like you're just not even focused on the bullshit. And the cherub angels are saying like that's perfect. That's exactly what you need to do. Keep focusing on your well-being. The song saying only you can make me feel, and that's 100%. Only you can make you feel. And I feel like you're doing a great job of controlling, not necessarily controlling, you know what I mean, but of having the right output of the right emotion at the right time. Like that's alignment energy. And that card at the bottom of that deck says, honestly, don't you two read? I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, maybe even like the level of knowledge, like the things that and the things that the people you used to like spend your time with like even conversations started to like go downhill because it's like, what are we going to talk about? Yeah, it says scales of balance. Okay, so this is what they're talking about. Like people have been removed in order for you to reach this place of balance so that you could build. So you're doing great, okay? Yeah, and we got divine sun child, okay? Blessings of the sun falcon. Like they have burned away these people or whatever, or the energies, and it's just you now shining and making people feel uncomfortable. But it's not your fault. You're just doing what makes your heart sing. So, like I said, release the doubt about whatever you think or whatever. Like, just don't even overthink it, just enjoy it. So, for the final thought, okay, the scales of balance. You already know. Yes. Hold on. Okay, I was going to say I can't find it. It says, "You are a tantrika, an initiate of the path of divine healing of the masculine and feminine, the two sacred polarities that are universal to human experience. As these energies come into mutual respect and balance, you attain great power, presence, and healing effect in the world of the soul and in the human world of forms here on this earth." Okay. It says, "You are supported in further exploring this path now under the auspicious blessings of beloved Isis." Okay. It says, "You are in the process of sacred relationship healing of the divine masculine and feminine energies within your own soul." Okay. So this makes a lot of sense. Okay. This could be why you have been friend zoning people, or why somebody may have friend zoned you. It says, "This is the advanced spiritual path of Tantra. It is the connection of the body and soul. The effect of this inner divine relationship healing is genuine enlightenment of the mind and body. The body becomes a living sacred temple of light, energy, and wild aliveness. This embodiment can be experienced in movement, in deep stillness, in vitality, and in quietness. You are a Tantrika, a sacred priestess of the tantric arts. Some people mistakenly believe that tantra is simply about sexuality, but it is, in truth, the journey of the soul to bring masculine and feminine polarities into wholeness, love, unity, and empowerment, to learn to be the enlightened path in every element of your being. This is soul building work that is in great service to the spiritual healing and evolution of humanity, which is in deep need of those such as yourself who can help create sacred connection between mind and body. It might be through your own personal healing of your body mind connection, and perhaps through your healing services for others that you walk your tantric path. It might be done in a private way or in an obvious way. What matters is that it feels right for you. Walking this path authentically is a choice to live in dedication to the sacred work of Isis, who taught us about the creative power that could come of healing the relationship between masculine and feminine consciousness. It says you are guided to accept this healing through learning to balance the masculine and feminine energies within yourself and your relationships with others. Balancing give and take, directing and flowing, play and solitude are ways to do this now. Learning to feel as comfortable as possible with your sexual and spiritual nature, seeing how they can complement rather than compete with each other is helpful too. Connection with the body is the most powerful form of healing for the feminine energy, as it holds the secrets to divine feminine wisdom. This can occur through movement, dance, and yoga that is based on body awareness and presence, rather than necessarily involving fast flowing postures that may take you more into your head than your body. You can come more into your body through time in nature, swimming, laying in the sun, resting, or walking, providing that you stay present to the physical sensations that you experience, okay? It says this oracle also comes as a guide for your path of inner healing and service. You are encouraged to explore divine masculine and feminine healing within yourself, specifically at this time. This may involve forgiveness of past relationships with significant males or females in your life. It may also require an adjustment of softening to allow in feminine wisdom or cutting out some distraction or draining situations or relationships that minimize your sense of your own power and capacity to use masculine wisdom well. Whew, it says, if you also drew the oracle of healing, the divine masculine, then you are actively encouraged to explore Tantra as a personal healing journey this lifetime. There are many different teachers and approaches under the heading of Tantra these days. Use your discernment and trust what feels right for you. You are also guided, if in healing work with others, that you can help others heal through exploring the interplay of masculine and feminine energies. It might be through connection of mind and body, through inner and outer worlds, through sexuality and spirituality, joining for healing. Enjoy the unfolding journey, beloved initiate, for it will be highly creative and could involve art, movement as dance or yoga, breath work, and much more. Okay. So they gave you a whole lot of tips, on how to deepen this self love, this sense of well being. Like, this is what the cherubs are really asking you to focus on. And like I said, to just release that doubt that you can't do anything or that, people don't like you or whatever. Like, I feel like you just make people very uncomfortable. And I feel like some of you guys could even be in kind of an uncomfortable energy that could have the ability to like radiate outside of you and affect others in a powerful way because you hold such powerful energies. Some of you guys are able to like push energies for healing, to push thoughts and things like that. It's just a part of your gifts. And if you're not in touch with yourself or taking care of yourself or having that physical connection, that connection between the masculine and feminine energies, keeping that balance, then it can be a little bit hectic. And certain things could happen where you could find yourself feeling like you're going through some sort of tower, like emotionally. So with that, I'm done. Okay. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. And I will see you later. Bye.